Okay, Nick. Besprechen wir mal, was passiert ist. Warum ist das alles so dunkel? Preston, wir gehen zu Nick, ja?
Hey, you in the paper, right? You're 200 years old? Looking pretty good for your age, huh?
Ja. Die Zeitung muss ich mir mal besorgen, glaube ich.
Nikki, I'm just asking for your opinion.
Piper.
Would be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
Where do you want me to start? The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
No, Mr. Metal for Hands doesn't know how to get back to the factory.
No. I skipped that part of the orientation film while they were busy pulling me apart and putting me back together again.
Uh-oh.
Look, the sad thing is, I have no idea.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Ja, Kellogg wusste das.
Man like that would have had access. In and out.
Yeah, but I'm guessing he wasn't the surrender and talk type, was he?
He's dead, Nick.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So, what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the
Memory
Memory
Den.
Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone can get a
Amari?
dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
That's insane.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the Memory Den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
It's you and me, Nick.
Let's get going. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research. I'll be at the public if you need me.
Preston. Okay. Nick. Wir gehen jetzt erstmal und geben dir eine ordentliche Waffe, okay? Und dann zum Memory Dan. Wir sehen uns, Ellie.
Even good people do crazy things when they're scared. Ought to be Diamond City's motto.
Nun gut.
Good neighbor. Lowest place in the Commonwealth. Everything not nailed down rolls through here at some point.
Wir wollen jetzt zu Amari. Und ich glaube, das wär's auch. Was ist hier los?
Can't believe it. He looked just like Sammy, too.
Oh
Short hell
nein.
didn't act like him. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Oh, du bist ein Held.
Even had it coming. We get on the
What happened here?
Ah, poor Sammy got snatched up by the Institute. Then those bastards send this low-rent double in his place. It's pathetic. They didn't make it 2 days before everyone realized something was wrong with him. Then we made the call, and here we are. Speaking of which, I gotta figure out where this body needs to get dumped. Why don't you get going?
Du hast keinen Respekt für das Leben eines Synth. Er war ein Synth, ja. Warum nicht? Warum hast du keinen Respekt dafür?
The Institute and
Er
this
ist alles, was übrig
not
geblieben
so
ist.
scary now, huh?
Er ist alles, was übrig geblieben ist von dem Mann, der einst da war. All seine Erinnerungen. All seine Persönlichkeit.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine. I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Du kennst die richtigen Leute.
Dr. Amari?
Yes? Wait. I remember you. The memory inducement.
Ja.
Vault 111, right? What's this all about?
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not going to be easy. The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse,
Tja.
you do realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Isn't there some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Nun, das ist jetzt nicht unbedingt ein Gehirn, ja? Ich glaube, das ist besser.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari.
I worry
I'm
about
well
you.
past the warranty date anyway.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here.
Haben wir hier eine Wiedergeburt?
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire.
Du bist
Are
mir
you
lieber als
feeling
Kellogg.
any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
Und ich habe die Hand auf
That's
meiner
what I
Waffe.
was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
How do you lock memories?
The implant is encoding all the mnemonic activity in the hippocampus. Think of it like computer encryption. And we don't have the password. Let's see. A single mind wouldn't be able to crack it. But what if we use two? We load
My brain
both
is a can
you and
opener.
Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Ich war schon mal in diesem Memory Launcher. Okay.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Ich glaube, ich will ein bisschen besser hacken lernen. Warte. Hacken. Besser.
On the other side.
Gucken wir mal, was mein Gehirn jetzt leisten kann, ha? Was ist das hier?
Nice.
Okay, etwas Schönes.
So much knowledge was lost when the bombs hit. Good to see someone trying to bring it back.
Okay. Und wieder bin ich hier. Stand? Ich kann nicht stehen. Ich sitze hier. Kein
Initiating
Stand.
brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
I'm holding.
Can you hear me?
Ja.
Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary.
Das hier ist aber anders.
I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Okay, ready to go.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Sehe ich Kellogg als Kind, oder? Oh nein.
Remember, you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Means that as of this moment, we are all citizens of the new California Republic. I'm sure that's going to take some getting used to for a lot of people.
Ist das nicht schon ziemlich lange her?
What's it mean, Mom?
Nothing, Connie. People like to talk and hope someone else is going to keep them safe.
Nein, ich will nicht wissen, was deine Mutter dir erzählt hat.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah.
Hey.
You gotta give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
Du hast sie verloren, nicht wahr?
I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just...
Ich will das nicht sehen.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Jetzt tust du, was ich tue. Ich wusste es.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know,
I'm so sorry.
they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I'm not sorry I killed you. You understand very well why I did this. I'm so sorry.
I found
A
another
shit
memory
world.
to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
Ist das meine Zukunft, ha?
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me. Oh, we'll pay you.
And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Ha, yeah.
Well, it's like this.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
Also
We
sie
do,
existieren.
as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B748.
Also echt.
Initiate.
Systems offline.
Well done.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Man kann mit ihnen
Getting
reden.
warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here.
Wenn du meinem Sohn was getan hast.
Ah, there's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual
Ja.
override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
I'll try to locate another memory as quickly as I can. Please try to remain calm.
Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Ja. Du wirst dich selber sehen hier. Du wirst hier stehen und dich sehen. Ach, Sean, Nora. Nein.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Verdammt. Verdammt.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Ist möglich? Sean?
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Du hast ihn nicht verletzt.
She's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be bad this time.
Kurz bevor ich gekommen bin, war das?
Kellogg. It's okay.
Was?
One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big... The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. Crisis this time.
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn.
Ich glaube, ich habe meinen Weg gefunden.
I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Wie bitte?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Hast du Angst? Er hat keine Angst. Sean. Hast du Angst? Du hast keine Angst. Du...
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense.
Was für ein
Nobody's found
Sinn?
the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance.
Das macht Sinn.
Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready. Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Ich habe meinen Sohn verloren. Der Schaden ist immer da.
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us. And he had reasons for being what he was. However
Ich
cruel.
weiß.
How does that make you feel?
I'm not sure, Doctor.
I don't know if there's any right way to feel either. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
Das ist keine Teleportation.
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
I'll find a way to get through the rats. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Vielen Dank, Amari. Unglaublich, was möglich ist. Und Sean hat ein liebendes Zuhause.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Richtig.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Wenn da was von diesem Kellogg in dir ist, dann sollte ich dir noch eine bessere Waffe geben, ha? Ihr seid beide willkommen. Kellogg, du hättest sowieso gut machen sollen, was du mir angetan hast und meiner Familie. Was tue ich jetzt? Was tue ich jetzt?